Hello and thank you for watching another episode of Team Tora. This is Robert, and today I want to apologize for the background noise, but I am traveling to the set of another production, so I've had quite possibly the busiest 4 weeks in my life this last month. So yeah, in order to find some time, I got to do this while I'm on the road. So I'm going over SCCA solo events number 4 and 5. And 4 was pretty fun, actually. I actually spun out on the first lap, just really trying to go all out. Did a complete 480 and scared the crap out of a couple of the flaggers. But it was all in good fun. My fastest time of the day was 56.459, and it was just an all-around good day. I learned about the tire pressure and how you can properly gauge your settings and find that ideal pressure for the front and back tires. It's pretty interesting because if you don't have a tire gauge, what you can do is overinflate your tires and put a white chalk mark all around your tire. And when you're going around the corners, the chalk should rub off. And the ideal spot for it to rub off is just about where your tread marks end. And that's going to be your ideal pressure. If the chalk rubs off too much, then you got to add some air pressure. If it doesn't rub off enough, then you got to take some out. Pretty cool concept if you don't have a tire gauge. So let's go ahead and review the fastest lap here. 56.459, no cones, and I started to get my understeer under control. I mean, it's been a real good event. So that was the SCCA solo event number 4. Moving on to solo event number 5. First and foremost, I was just getting used to the track and I started having braking issues. There was one corner specifically, and then on my last lap, I actually had a problem through the last corner, or through the slalom I should say, where my ABS would come on and it actually didn't turn off for a good 5 seconds. It was kind of weird. I've never experienced this before, especially not in my car or any other car. Usually when I drive the car and I accidentally get it to the point of turning on the ABS, the ABS will turn off as soon as I let go of the brake. This didn't. I let go of the brake and the ABS was still kicking on. And the weird part is, when I was braking and the ABS kicked on, I slowed down slower than I normally do. It was, I mean, does that make it a defective ABS system? Was it just acting up? I don't quite get it, because I thought ABS was supposed to help you slow down faster. And this happened for 3 laps. Not so much on one of them. It just started to kick on, and then it turned off like right away as soon as I let go of the pedal like it's supposed to. But for 2 of the laps, one of them I knew was going to be my best lap, and then when it came on, it just tacked on a whole crap load of seconds. It was terrible. But I'm pretty much mulling around the idea now to turn off my ABS, disconnect all the sensors. I don't know if that's going to affect my car. I seem to be able to brake the car faster than when the ABS kicks on. I haven't locked up the tires yet, and I know that that's a risk when you're driving normally and performance-wise, but I think at least while I'm on the track, since I drive the hardest while I'm on the track, I think it's a good experience to accidentally lock up the tires, learn my lesson when there's minimal amount of problems that can go wrong, and overall a flat, safe area to have your spin out and your tires lock up. And I think it would just be a good test. I don't know if that's going to affect my car or what that would have an effect on, other than the fact that I could just potentially lock up the brakes. But that's why we're here, that's why we're attending these events, and I'm learning. So that's a plus. Even with all the problems, I still managed a decent time. It was 57.752. I still think I could have gotten at least 2 seconds faster if I wasn't having the issues. I wasn't having any understeer. I got that all under control via the previous day. And overall, it was a good mechanical learning experience day. I also had fun talking to another RX-8 driver. She has a lot of work done to her car, and she's beating my best times by 4 seconds. This is, I believe, the same car that beat me 6 seconds, I think, Solo Event 2. So I was talking to her, and I found out she's got some pretty badass competition tires on there with some lightweight wheels. She's also got a lightweight exhaust system. She's got a heavier duty strut bar in the front of her vehicle to help her with the handling. Overall, it was a great experience because I was able to check out her car and see what kind of potential my vehicle is going to have once I start, putting some money into it. She sat in the passenger seat for 2 of my laps, one of them being the time where my ABS kicked in. She's never experienced that before either, so maybe I just have a faulty system. I have really no clue on that one. I'm still researching it. But next time I'm going to ask her if I can sit in her vehicle and feel the difference a couple mods can do. So my fastest time was 57.752. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Another thing I forgot to mention was actually watering down your tires at the end of every lap, assuming that they're heated up. I did that for the 5th solo event, and other than my ABS issues, this actually helped out considerably, keeping the temperatures down on your tires to keep them from getting too slippery. This also helped control the understeer. It also kept the back end of my car from sliding out too much. I did a lot less drifting than I usually do, which is a good idea if you're going for time. And overall, this was just a great educational experience. So hopefully you can learn from a few of my mistakes and learning experiences. This is Robert for another episode of Team Tora Racing, covering the SCCA solo events in Reno, Nevada. See you next time.